Welcome back to Coin Cash King Information Channel, where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary treasures. Today you're going to discover the top 5 USA Roosevelt dime 1985 with P mint mark that could shock you right out of your seat. Some of those coins, if sitting unnoticed in your collection or pocket change, could be worthy. That's not a type. And no, you don't need to be a millionaire to own one. You might already have it and not even know. We are about to uncover rare designs, mysterious mint errors, and stories that tie Australian history right into the palm of your hand. And trust me, every single coin we are about to explore hides a surprise that could leave you speechless. Now, before we jump into the first USA Roosevelt dime, 1985, with P mint mark, take a moment to look at your change jar, your dresser drawer, even that old coffee can in the garage. Because by the end of this video, you will be racing to check if your coin matches one of these rare, mind-blowing finds. Now, I am ready when you are. Go ahead and send me the first coin picture or details, and I will start crafting its story with all the drama, value, and excitement packed in. Now take a closer look at this coin. At first glance, it looks like any regular Australian coin. If you're a collector or just starting your journey into the world of numismatics, you're in for a treat today. We're going to dive deep into one of the most sought-after coins in the market, the 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime. Not only is this dime a piece of American history, but it is also rapidly gaining value in the current marketplace, attracting attention from seasoned collectors and investors alike. Whether you've been holding on to one in your collection or just discovered its potential, this coin could be the key to taking your collection to the next level. So, let's explore its fascinating background, its unique features, and why it's becoming such a hot commodity. The Roosevelt dime, first minted in 1946, was designed by the famous sculptor John Cynic to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt, following his passing. The dime has been an iconic part of American currency for decades, symbolizing strength, resilience, and a tribute to a president who led the nation through some of its toughest times. Fast forward to 1985, and we find a year of particular interest for collectors. The mint produced a variety of dimes, but the 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime stands out due to its unique characteristics that have placed it firmly in the spotlight of the coin collecting world today. Now, let's talk about the features that make the 1985 P. Roosevelt dime so special. At first glance, the coin may appear similar to many other dimes, with Roosevelt's dignified portrait on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch design on the reverse. But it's the combination of subtle minting errors and the coin's overall condition that makes it a gem among dimes. The 1985 with P dimes, in particular, exhibit exceptional detail and clarity, with sharp strikes that set them apart from other years. The 1985 with P is also famous for its strong die, which resulted in better defined features and a clearer image of Roosevelt's profile. Moreover, these coins were produced in large numbers, but not all survived in pristine condition. Those that did remain in excellent shape are highly coveted today. So, while it might look like just another dime at first, there's so much more to this coin that makes it an incredible find for collectors. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1985 P. Roosevelt dime so rare? Well, here's the thing. While millions of these coins were minted, the demand for high-grade specimens has been skyrocketing. As with all collectible coins, condition is everything. Coins in higher grades, such as 67 and above, are becoming increasingly difficult to find. The rarity of these high-grade specimens is one of the driving factors behind the rising value of the 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime. Collectors are particularly looking for coins that exhibit sharp detail, a clean surface, and minimal wear. Because dimes are often handled and circulated more than other coins, finding one that is in mint state is a significant achievement. The allure of these near-perfect coins has created a surge in collector demand, making the 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime a must-have for serious numismatists. So if you happen to come across one in excellent condition, you are holding on to a true treasure that will continue to grow in demand and value. Let's talk numbers. How much is the 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime worth today? Well, the answer may surprise you. While these dimes were originally worth just 10 cents, certain high-grade specimens are now commanding prices in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. A standard 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime in circulated condition might only fetch a few dollars, but if you're lucky enough to own a coin-graded MS-67 or higher, you could be looking at a market value of anywhere from $60 to $90 depending on the current demand. The real magic happens when you enter the realm of rare, uncirculated coins. Some pristine 1985 with P. Roosevelt dimes have sold for over $90,000 at auction, reflecting the growing interest from collectors and investors alike. The scarcity of coins in mint condition, combined with the strong historical appeal of the Roosevelt dime series, ensures that its value will continue to rise. If you've got one of these dimes in your collection, it's worth keeping an eye on market trends, as it may just surprise you with its ever-increasing value. So, what can you do as a collector to take advantage of the rising demand for the 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime? First and foremost, keep your coin in pristine condition. The condition of the coin is paramount in determining its value, so it is crucial to store it properly. Use acid-free holders or capsules, and avoid handling the coin with your bare hands to prevent oils or dirt from damaging it. It's also a great idea to get your 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime graded by a professional numismatic grading service. Grading experts will evaluate the coin's condition, assign it a grade, and provide you with a certification that can significantly increase its value in the market. If you're not sure about how to get started with grading, there are many reputable services available that can help you navigate the process. Finally, staying informed about the market is key. The world of coin collecting is dynamic, and values can fluctuate depending on supply and demand. By keeping track of current trends, you'll be able to make informed decisions about buying, selling, or holding on to your 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime for the long term. In conclusion, the year 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime is an exceptional coin that's only becoming more valuable with time. Its strong historical significance, combined with its rare high-quality specimens, makes it a highly desirable piece for collectors and investors. Whether you're looking to add it to your collection or hoping to cash in on its rising value, this dime is definitely one to keep an eye on. So, next time you come across a 1985 with P. Roosevelt dime, take a closer look. It could be worth much more than you think. As always, keep collecting, stay curious, and happy hunting. Next up, if you're a fan of numismatics or simply looking for valuable coins to add to your collection, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're diving into one of the hottest coins in the market right now, the 2021 Roosevelt dime with the coveted P mint mark. Not only does this coin have a rich history and unique features, but it is also commanding some serious attention in the current market, making it an essential piece for any collector or investor. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or new to the world of coins, this video will cover everything you need to know about this exceptional coin and why it's in high demand. So, let's get started. The Roosevelt dime, a staple of American currency, was first introduced in 1946 to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt following his death. Known for its dignified and clean design, the coin features Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse. And on the reverse, you will find a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing peace and strength. Over the years, the Roosevelt dime has seen a few design tweaks, but its core symbolism has remained intact. Fast forward to 2021, and we're seeing a new generation of collectors seeking out this specific coin, with a special focus on the 2021 Roosevelt dime that carries the letter P mint mark. This mint mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint, adds a layer of rarity and excitement, making the coin stand out in the current marketplace. What makes the 2021 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark so special? For starters, this dime was struck with precision and detail that is remarkable, even by today's standards. The coin maintains the classic design of the Roosevelt dime, but with subtle improvements in production quality, which makes it even more desirable to collectors. The 2021 P mint mark is crucial because, unlike other years, the Philadelphia Mint did not release many dimes with this particular mark, making it scarce and highly sought after. One of the standout features is the pristine condition in which these coins are found. While there is always the chance to find circulated versions, the coins in fine or higher condition truly shine. Their lustrous surface, sharp details, and clean strikes are the qualities collectors are willing to pay top dollars for. This coin's durability and clarity make it not just a piece of history, but also a beautiful investment that will only grow in value over time. The rarity of the 2021 Roosevelt dime with the letter P mint mark is one of the driving forces behind its demand. While the United States Mint produced millions of dimes in 2021, the specific release of the P mint mark variety was limited, and that scarcity is what sets it apart from other coins. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that stand out, whether because of a special design, a low mintage, or a unique feature, and this dime checks all those boxes. When it comes to rarity, collectors also focus on the condition of the coin. The 2021 Roosevelt dime is often found in excellent condition, with higher quality examples fetching a premium in the market. Coins graded as fine or better are in particularly high demand, especially for those who appreciate the finer details in coinage. The perfect strike and near-flawless appearance of these coins have made them an instant favorite among both new collectors and seasoned investors alike. Coins in top-tier condition not only hold their value, but continue to appreciate as more collectors vie for their place in their collections. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How much is the 2021 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark worth? As of today, the coin is experiencing a surge in demand, and its market value is growing rapidly. While the typical uncirculated dimes are generally worth around $70,000 to $85,000, coins that are in top-tier condition, or those graded by major coin grading companies, can fetch anywhere from $50,000 to $95,000 or even higher. The premium value is largely driven by the rarity and condition, especially for coins that have been carefully preserved or graded by companies like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation and the Professional Coin Grading Service. For collectors looking to buy or sell this dime, you may find prices varying depending on the platform or dealer. But make no mistake, the demand is high and the value is climbing. With the right timing and preservation, the year 2021 Roosevelt dime could prove to be a smart and profitable investment for the long term. If you're considering adding the 2021 Roosevelt dime to your collection, there are a few things you should keep in mind. First, always make sure to buy from a reputable dealer or auction platform. Look for certified, graded coins to ensure you are getting what you are paying for. The condition of the coin is everything, so try to find one in as close to mint condition as possible. Also, take the time to research and learn about coin grading systems. Understanding the differences between grades like fine, good, or mint state will help you make informed decisions about which coins are worth investing in. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin will likely be. Lastly, be patient. Coin collecting is not about making quick profits, but rather about acquiring pieces of history that will stand the test of time. The value of the year 2021 Roosevelt dime is only going to increase as more collectors seek it out, so do not rush into a purchase. Take your time, find the right example, and watch the value grow. In conclusion, the year 2021 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark is undeniably one of the most exciting coins in the market today. With its rich history, unique features, and undeniable rarity, this dime has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Its value is on the rise, and for good reason, it's a symbol of both America's past and a future of exciting opportunities in numismatics. Whether you are looking to expand your collection or make a sound investment, this coin is one you will not want to miss. Be sure to keep an eye on the market and, most importantly, enjoy the journey of collecting this timeless piece of American history. Next up, in today's video, we are diving into a highly sought-after gem of American numismatics, the 1979 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark. This coin, which many may have overlooked or passed by, is now making big waves in the market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting into the world of rare coins, this particular dime holds immense value in today's action-packed market. So sit back, grab a drink, and let us explore why this coin has become such a hot commodity. To truly understand the value of the 1979 Roosevelt dime, we first need to take a trip down memory lane. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946 as a tribute to the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. Designed by John R. Cynic, the Roosevelt dime replaced the earlier Mercury dime, and its distinct profile of Roosevelt became an iconic symbol of American coinage. Now, fast forward to 1979. It was a year marked by economic challenges and a transition from the 1970s to the 1980s. The United States was grappling with inflation, energy crises, and a changing political landscape. The coins struck in 1979, especially the Roosevelt dimes, were produced in massive quantities. However, even though they were part of regular circulation, few would have anticipated the growing interest and potential value they would hold in the future. What sets the 1979 Roosevelt dime apart from others, especially the ones minted in previous or following years, is its intrinsic design and small but significant nuances. On the obverse, you will see the familiar profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left. His likeness, detailed with a prominent nose and deep-set eyes, is a testament to Sinek's craftsmanship. On the reverse, the coin features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength, an enduring theme in American coinage. The small D mint mark beneath Roosevelt's neck signifies that it was struck at the Denver Mint, adding to the coin's uniqueness and collectability. But what makes this dime particularly special in today's market isn't just its design. It's also about the overall condition and preservation of the coin. The 1979 with D. Roosevelt dime, in its circulated state, might appear to be an everyday find, but when carefully preserved, its charm, shine, and collectible value really start to shine. Though many 1979 Roosevelt dimes were produced in large quantities, the condition in which these coins have survived plays a massive role in their rarity and demand in the collector's market. Coins in circulated condition, while not as rare as those in pristine, uncirculated form, have gained significant traction due to their relative scarcity and good condition. What truly fuels the demand, however, is the fact that many collectors are beginning to appreciate the nuances of 1979 dimes that have been well preserved through decades of circulation. These coins have withstood the tests of time, and collectors understand that finding one in excellent condition is becoming rarer by the day. The 1979 D. Roosevelt dime has become a coveted piece for collectors looking to complete their sets or find unique coins that tell the story of a bygone era. Add to that the popularity of Roosevelt dimes among numismatists, and you can understand why the demand for this particular year has surged. Collectors are actively seeking out these coins, particularly those with special characteristics or minting errors that set them apart from the typical circulated coins. Now, let's talk about the million-dollar question. What is the current market value of the 1979 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark? While the face value of the coin remains just 10 cents, its market value in today's action-packed numismatic market is a different story. On average, you'll find circulated 1979 D dimes trading anywhere from $70 to $95, depending on their condition. However, it's the coins in higher grades, particularly those in MS65 and above, that can command much higher prices, sometimes exceeding $95 to $110 or even more. Coins that have unique characteristics, such as minor minting errors or stunning eye appeal, can sometimes fetch hundreds of dollars. And if you happen to stumble upon a 1979 with D. Roosevelt dime that's in mint state with very few blemishes and no signs of wear, you might just have a hidden treasure worth a significant amount more. In this fast-paced market, the right condition can make all the difference in a coin's value, and the 1979 with D. Roosevelt dime is definitely one of those coins that can surprise you with its potential. For those of you looking to dive deeper into the world of collecting 1979 D. Roosevelt dimes, or perhaps hunting for a hidden gem, here are a few tips to keep in mind. First and foremost, always be on the lookout for coins in the best condition possible. Even minor wear can diminish the value, so keep an eye out for those that still retain their luster and definition. Next, pay attention to any special characteristics such as minting errors. These could range from double strikes to die cracks, all of which increase the rarity and value of the coin. Furthermore, keep your coins in protective holders to prevent any damage, and consider professional grading if you think the coin is worth it. Finally, stay informed about market trends. Coin values can fluctuate, and while the 1979 D. Roosevelt dime is highly sought after right now, it's always important to stay updated on the current market to know when it's the best time to buy or sell. The 1979 Roosevelt dime, with the D mint mark, is more than just a coin from the past. It's a piece of American history that has found new life in today's collector market. Whether you've just discovered this dime or have been tracking it for years, one thing is clear. It's in high demand, and its value continues to rise. With its unique design, strong historical ties, and growing rarity and good condition, the 1979 D. Roosevelt dime is a treasure worth seeking out for any serious numismatist. If you're looking to add this iconic coin to your collection or just want to stay ahead of the market, remember to always look for quality, appreciate its craftsmanship, and enjoy the excitement of the hunt. Next up, if you're a collector or just someone who loves the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're diving deep into one of the most sought-after coins in modern United States, numismatics, the 1994 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark. You might be surprised to find out just how valuable this small yet mighty coin has become in today's market. Stay tuned as we explore its history, unique features, rarity, and of course, its soaring value. This could be the hidden gem you've been searching for to add to your collection. Let's start by taking a step back and understanding the significance of the Roosevelt dime itself. First minted in 1946, the Roosevelt dime was designed by the renowned artist John Sinnock, and it has been a symbol of America's dedication to commemorating one of the nation's most beloved presidents, Franklin D. Roosevelt. The coin was introduced to honor Roosevelt after his passing, recognizing his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The 1994 Roosevelt dime, like all the coins minted in this series, follows the original design, but also represents the long-standing tradition of dime production in the United States. With its sleek, modern design, the coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors worldwide. But while many 1994 dimes are relatively common, the ones with the D mint mark, which were struck in Denver, have started to capture serious attention for their unique qualities. At first glance, the 1994 Roosevelt dime might look like any other dime, but there are several features that make it stand out. Of course, the coin retains the iconic profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, which is unmistakable. The reverse side showcases the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, representing freedom, peace, and strength elements that reflect the values Roosevelt himself upheld. What makes the 1994 Roosevelt dime with the letter D mint mark particularly special is the combination of precision in its strike and the subtle imperfections that might appear, making certain specimens more desirable to collectors. For example, there could be slight variations in the strike, die cracks, or other minor details that turn a typical coin into a valuable rarity. The minting process, especially during certain years, could produce coins with exceptional quality or unique characteristics, which is something collectors keep an eye out for. Now let's talk about rarity. The 1994 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark is not exactly rare in terms of how many were produced, but what gives it its value is the condition it's in and the slight rarity of certain types. Some 1994 dimes are in perfect condition, meaning they were struck with minimal wear and show little to no signs of damage. Coins that are classified as MS-68 or higher, for example, are considered to be in near perfect or perfect condition. These coins can command incredibly high premiums in the collector market. Another important factor in rarity is the demand from collectors. There are certain years when the Denver Mint produces coins with unique characteristics that collectors actively seek out. The 1994 D-Mint Roosevelt dime, in particular, has gained traction as more and more people realize just how valuable it can be in high-grade conditions. It's not only about having the coin itself, it's about finding one that's in pristine or nearly perfect shape, which makes the hunt all the more thrilling for collectors. If you've been wondering about the monetary value of the 1994 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark, you're in for some good news. Coins in good or excellent condition can already fetch impressive sums, but in uncirculated or gem quality, these coins have seen substantial increases in value over recent years. Depending on the grade and specific features, a well-preserved 1994 D Roosevelt dime can range from $110 to $120, and in some cases even more. For coins graded at the higher end, particularly those in MS-67 or MS-68, the value can climb dramatically. Collectors and dealers are willing to pay top dollars for these specimens, which are often seen as excellent investments. And for those who have kept their 1994 dimes in excellent condition or discovered one in their collection that fits the bill, It's not uncommon to see these coins listed for hundreds of dollars in certain auctions or private sales. This is the perfect time to dive into Roosevelt dime collecting as the market continues to rise and demand shows no signs of slowing down. The 1994 D. Roosevelt dime is gaining a reputation as a valuable coin to own, especially for those who can find well-preserved examples. If you're looking to add a 1994 with D. Roosevelt dime to your collection, or you're already in possession of one, here are a few tips that can help you maximize its potential value. First, always keep the coin in pristine condition. Avoid touching the coin with your bare hands, as oils from your skin can cause irreversible damage over time. Use gloves and store the coin in a safe, controlled environment to protect it from scratches, humidity, and other environmental factors. Another key tip is to have your coin graded by a professional grading service, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service. A professional grade will give you an accurate assessment of your coin's condition and help you understand its market value. Coins with higher grades are far more desirable and can command significantly higher prices. Lastly, keep an eye on auctions, online marketplaces, and coin shows where you can either buy or sell rare specimens. Being part of the collector community can give you insights into the current trends and help you find deals on high-quality coins. The 1994 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark is truly one of those sleeper coins that has exploded in popularity and value in recent years. From its historical significance to its unique features, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and investors alike. With its growing demand and rising market value, it's no wonder that it's becoming a must-have for any serious coin collector. Whether you're looking to add this gem to your collection or simply curious about its increasing worth, the 1994 with D. Roosevelt dime is definitely a coin to keep an eye on. Be sure to keep your coins in top-notch condition, get them graded, and stay connected with the numismatic community to make the most of your investment. Next up, in Today, we've got something truly exciting to talk about, the highly sought-after 2014 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark. If you have ever wondered about the hidden gems in your coin collection, this is the one you definitely do not want to overlook. With its unique features, historical significance, and growing demand, the 2014 Roosevelt dime with a D mint mark is rapidly gaining traction in the collector's market. And today, we're going to explore why it's become such a highly valuable asset. Stick around because this dime could be your golden ticket to serious profits. To understand the value of the 2014 Roosevelt dime, we need to take a step back and look at the history behind this iconic coin. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It was designed by famed sculptor John R. Sinek and was created as a tribute to Roosevelt, who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. The dime, which features Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, has become a symbol of both leadership and unity in the United States. Fast forward to 2014, and this particular Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark is making waves in the numismatic world. The Denver Mint produced this specific series of coins, and while many were minted, a limited number of these coins have made their way into collectors' hands, adding to their growing appeal. When you hold one of these dimes, you're holding a piece of American history that not only honors a past leader, but also represents the enduring strength of the United States. Coinage. Now, let's take a closer look at the unique features that make the 2014 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark stand out in the world of numismatics. First and foremost, it is the design. The obverse features the timeless image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, whose likeness is finely detailed and captures the essence of his leadership. The reverse, on the other hand, showcases the classic elements that are synonymous with American liberty: a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These elements have been part of the Roosevelt dime since its inception, but the way they are minted on this 2014 edition is what adds to its allure. But what truly sets this coin apart from the rest is its overall quality and craftsmanship. The 2014 D. Roosevelt dime has been produced with remarkable precision, making it an ideal candidate for collectors who are looking for high-grade coins. When it comes to the coin's condition, collectors typically seek pieces with excellent clarity, sharp details, and little to no wear. This is where the fine condition of the 2014 with D-Mint mark dime shines. Coins that have been kept in near-perfect condition are always in high demand because they retain their visual beauty and intrinsic value over time. Now, why is the 2014 Roosevelt dime so rare and in such high demand? Well, it's not just about the number of coins produced. It's also about the quality and preservation of the coin. While millions of dimes are minted each year, only a small fraction of them meet the criteria for the highest grade classifications. This specific coin, especially in fine or better condition, has become a rare find in the marketplace, and that rarity is driving up its value. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been well preserved and show minimal signs of wear. The condition of a coin, along with its rarity, determines how much it can fetch in today's market. The 2014 D Roosevelt dime, with its excellent minting and relatively low mintage and fine condition, is highly prized among numismatists. Whether it's being sought for a personal collection or as an investment, it's clear that this coin has become a hot commodity in the world of American coinage. The demand for the 2014 with D Roosevelt dime is only expected to rise as more collectors recognize its value and significance. With a growing number of people turning to coin collecting as a hobby and even an investment opportunity, this dime is fast becoming a must-have piece for both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. So, how much is the 2014 Roosevelt dime with the D-Mint mark worth today? You may be wondering just how much value it holds in the current market. Well, hold on tight because this is where things get really exciting. Depending on the condition of the coin, a 2014 D Roosevelt dime can range in value from around $120 to $125 for typical examples in circulated condition. But if you happen to have one in uncirculated or high-grade condition, especially one with a perfect or near-perfect strike, you could be looking at a coin worth significantly more. Coins in mint state, or those that have received higher grade ratings from professional grading services, can command prices well into the $120 to $130 range. For rare, flawless examples, especially those with minimal or no signs of wear, prices could exceed $120 to $135 or more. The key takeaway here is that the 2014 with D Roosevelt dime is not just a run-of-the-mill dime. It's a valuable collector's piece, and its worth is only expected to climb as demand grows. For those of you looking to get your hands on a 2014 D Roosevelt dime or considering adding it to your collection, here are some helpful tips to ensure you're making a smart investment. First, always check the condition of the coin. The finer the condition, the higher the value. Look for coins that have minimal scratches, discoloration, or other signs of wear. Coins in mint state are ideal, but even well-preserved circulated examples can be valuable. Next, it is essential to get your coin properly authenticated and graded if you are planning to sell or trade it in the future. Having your dime graded by a reputable grading service can significantly increase its market value. Not only will it provide you with an official assessment of its quality, but it also gives potential buyers confidence in the authenticity and condition of the coin. Lastly, stay updated with the latest trends in the coin collecting world. Coin values can fluctuate, and keeping an eye on auction results and numismatic news will help you know when it is the right time to buy or sell. This will ensure that you are always making informed decisions when it comes to your collection. In conclusion, the year 2014 Roosevelt dime with the D-Mint mark is a true treasure in the world of American coinage. Its historical significance, exceptional design, rarity, and growing demand have made it a standout piece for collectors and investors alike. Whether you're just starting your coin collection or you're a seasoned numismatist, this dime offers tremendous value, both as a collectible and as a potential investment. With its value only expected to rise as time goes on, now is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of these rare beauties. So check your change, dive into your collection, and see if you have one of these incredible coins. You might just be holding onto a piece of American history that is worth more than you think. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow coin collectors. Until next time, happy collecting!